Alright, so today we'll be talking about the Absorbing Man, who is the newest release in MCOC, and he's just a very awesome character overall. There's just so much to talk about with this guy, so much utility, so much damage, and just a very awesome champion. And now I just want to talk about like his rotation real quick, like what we're doing here. So right here, we're pausing the Magma form by landing light intercepts. You can also just interrupt their heavy attack as well, and that counts for the pause as well. And we want to build up to our SP2 so we can refine the Magma form, and then we just get a ton of damage there. So you can see right here that I go for the heavy attack right after he throws his, go for my SP2, quite a lot of damage there. It's a pretty chunky amount of damage, and then we can just go in, keep pausing the form, and then the fight will be done quite fast. Very awesome burst character. The damage is very strong, I feel like, in those short matchups. And in longer matchups too, he does have ways to gain a lot more damage output with his vulnerabilities. This matchup is very ideal for the Absorbing Man because whenever he's immune to an effect, he pauses his current form for 3 seconds, right? And this is just like absolutely major in the matchups where he is immune to things because you don't have to really like worry about having to do the intercepts or like the interruptions. You can just pause it very easily just by being immune to the effect. So it just makes him a lot more easier to play, and I feel like these are his best matchups overall. But like, to be honest, even without like the immunities, he's still very easy to maintain. I feel like that is like one of his strongest suits. I feel like he's very practical overall. So as you can see, the energy adoption keeps pausing our form because we're immune to the shock, so we can just play freely. We don't have to worry about like really intercepting the opponent or like interrupting them at all. This is just like the most fun way to play him because there's like almost no stress here, and it's just a very fun time overall. And the damage is also pretty nice once you build up the vulnerabilities. Like there we go for a medium light medium combo, which inflicts a very massive vulnerability. It lasts for like 30 seconds and is very potent as well, so like in longer fights you'll really see it in use. But yeah, that was just a very clean fight overall, and this fight is just like absolutely insane, man. I just cannot even describe this fight. Whenever Absorbing Man is immune to Armor Breaker, Armor Shattered, he gets Morph Charges, and these Morph Charges are used to be converted into vulnerabilities, which just increases damage output by a ton overall. And additionally, he reduces the duration of Unstoppable, Unblockable, Indestructible, and Immortality buffs by 90%. This is just a base ability that is very useful overall, I feel like, because, you know, those are the most annoying buffs in the game, and just like to counter them straight up like that is just quite amazing. So yeah, very awesome stuff. So right here, we're at max charges, right? So we go for the vulnerability here, and then we just drop the SP2, and I have no words, man. Look at this damage output. What the heck is that damage even? Like, I just, like, I don't know. That was just so insane, man. That damage output was just absolutely unreal. And in matches like that, he just, like, shines so much, man. It is quite insane. Another thing I want to talk about is his ability when he's in his refined form. So pretty much, whenever he blocks an attack, he reduces the opponent's ability power rate by like 72%, which is quite big. And it can just be like used for a lot of things, right? You know, like Hyperion's power gain, kinetic transference, spite, things like that. It's pretty useful, and it's just like really interesting overall, I feel like. So yeah, pretty cool ability. Definitely more on the niche side, but it's still pretty nice, I would say. But yeah, right here, we just go for the standard damage rotation, right? We just go for our SP2 in Magma form, and then when you start, like, dishing out some pretty awesome damage, you can see right there that we did see, like, a bit of the power gain get stopped because of his ability, which is just, it's very nice overall, man. It's just a very cool ability. I feel like it's best used with versus kinetic transference because, like, that is a very potent power gain, and he can just stop it just by blocking the hit, right? Which is how you get the power in the first place. So yeah, just very, very awesome ability. Right here, go for the SP2, we drop it, and yeah, just so clean, man. The SP2 is so clean. I love it so much. It's such a nice ability. Right here, this is a kinetic transference. I'm just going to show you like what it looks like whenever he does counter this. You're going to see right here that we're going to take a blocked hit. It did like it gave him like no power, and it gave us a lot of power as well because we absorb all the power that we get from that ability. So yeah, pretty useful overall. It's a great way to build up power for Absorbing Man and just to, like, counter the node in general. It's just very nice, you know? Like, I didn't think it's gonna be this good, but honestly is a pretty good ability overall. I really like it. Of course, there's, like, so many other things that he does, but there's just so much to point out. But yeah, here's the wrap up for like this first look of Absorbing Man. Overall, just a very awesome character. So many immunities, man. So much damage output. In like long fights, the damage output is just crazy good. I cannot wait to show you all that. I have so many videos planned for this guy because he's just like one of my favorites already. He's just so much fun to play. And yeah, here we go for a massive SP2 just to end the fight. And look at that damage, man. It is just so good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Absorbing Man. For me personally, I just like absolutely love this character already. It's my first like couple hours playing him, and I'm just like obsessed already. He's so much fun to play. The damage output is so much fun. The utility is amazing as well. There's just so much to like about this guy, and I just cannot wait to make more videos about him. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Absorbing Man, and that is about it for me.